Hi, Cesar. How are you?
Hi, James.
Cesar, it's been a brilliant run of form of late. That draw against Southampton ended what was a five-match winning run. What do you put this run of form down to? What has changed under Thomas Tuchel?
Well, obviously, what's important as is the first day. He made it very clear what he wanted from us. We tried to replicate in every training session, in every game. Also, we had a couple of positive results. That obviously that gives more confidence, and obviously we were very disappointed last Saturday to drop 2 points when I think we could get the 3 points, but now we have a new challenge and we have the Champions League and we know how is to play these kind of games.
And what challenge are you expecting from Atletico Madrid? They're top of the league. They did lose at the weekend, but it's going to be an interesting challenge.
Yeah, of course, Atletico Madrid, they are a very solid team. They are top of the league in Spain. Well deserved. They got great results. Yeah, last weekend they lost at home, but we know that we are facing a very strong team with experience in the competition, with a manager that they have been working together for a few years, and we have to try to play our game. And obviously, we are playing away from home. We know that every goal is very important, so we try to play our game, to control the game, to try to create chances, and to be clinical in front and defend well.
Let's go to Andy Dillon.
Hi, Cesar.
And
Hi, how are you? Good?
good, thank you. Yeah.
Good. Thomas has been very open in the last few days about the situation with Callum on Saturday when he substituted him. He told us that he spoke in front of the whole group about it, so everybody's aware. He wants to make it no big secret. So I wondered if you could tell us what your reaction to that is as a player, but more importantly, as the club captain, what words you would have for Callum, who's going through what must be a tough thing for him as a young player, but words for him as the club captain and as a fellow player.
Well, obviously, it's not nice to come on and to be subbed after 25 or 30 minutes. That's very obvious, and the manager made it clear. And what was important was to see his reaction afterwards, and a positive reaction that I'm sure he will get better. He will be stronger. He's a young lad. When you face these kind of situations, the most important thing is the reaction. And straight away, the next day in training, as the manager said, the incident was over. He talked through it, and that's it. No? So now we have another challenge, and Callum is a strong boy. I'm sure he will get better, and he's a very important player for us, as we saw in the recent games that he has played every game under the new manager.
Let's go to Diego Plaza, please.
Buenas tardes, César. Diego Plaza, del Chiringuito. ¿Es el mejor momento, consideráis, para enfrentarse al
Do you
Atlético?
think it's the best possible time to face Atletico after a bad result? Do you think they're going to be under a lot of pressure? Well, I think when the round of 16 starts, I don't think that's such an important factor. Both teams failed to win their last game, but we know that Atletico Madrid have great experience in the competition. They have some great players. They're very solid. They really haven't conceded many goals this season. So we're taking it very seriously. We know it's going to be very tough, and we'll give everything we have to try and get a good result.
Hi, Cesar. You face Luis Suarez again tomorrow, who you've played a few times in your career. Can you give us an insight into what it's like when he's running at you? And as a defender, what's the best way to try and stop him?
Obviously, the best way to defend him is to keep him as far as possible from the goal, and that's a collective job. Obviously, as defenders, we know that we have. Personally, I faced him when he was in Liverpool, when he was in Barcelona in the Champions League. So he's a great striker, and we know we see his numbers, and wherever he has played, he has scored lots of goals. So we try to defend him as a collective, trying to control the game and try to get the attacking players as far as possible from our goal.
Pablo Lopez.
Hola César, muy buenas. Pablo López de Radio Marca. hace como un mes más o menos, casi todo el mundo del fútbol tenía claro que el Atlético era favorito contra el Chelsea. Pero parece
Everyone
que
has been saying that Atletico were the favourites for this tie, but with the arrival of Thomas Tuchel and the recent form of Atletico, do you think that has changed? Do you see yourselves as with more of a chance for this tie? To be honest, I think speaking about favourites is more of a press thing. We are purely focused on winning. I think obviously when there are bad results, you might think that one team is less of a favourite. But I think really both teams are in different situations to when the draw was made, but both teams will give everything to get the result.
Hi, Cesar.
I know.
Oh, yeah. I'm just wondering, on sort of recent performances, do you think that it's only a matter of time before you turn the possession you're having in games into more goals?
Well, when we play possession, it's not just to have possession and to have the ball. We want to create, have possession to create chances and to create the spaces. So yeah, we are missing that final thing when we have possession and try to convert the chances or try to create more chances. That's something that obviously we are working on that, and we will try to improve, because that's the next step. If we are solid defensively and we try and we get the opportunities that we want to get, obviously we'll get better results.
Let's come to Lola Hernandez.
Hola César, ¿cómo estás? Gracias por atendernos. Quería preguntarte el hecho de que
I wanted to ask you about the fact that Atletico Madrid are playing away from home in Bucharest. Do you think that could be an advantage for Chelsea, or do you think the fact that there won't be any fans there means that it's a neutral ground for everyone? Well, it would have been nice to play in Madrid with the fans, but I'm afraid that's the situation we have to deal with. It's been nearly a year now that we've been playing without fans. That's the situation, so we just have to adapt, really. I don't really know whether it's better or worse. That's the situation, you have to adapt.
Hi Cesar, as you can see, I am not Fiona Law. It's Matt Law here. You joined Chelsea in 2012, straight after the club had won the Champions League. I'm guessing that when you joined, you would hope that you would have a chance to win the Champions League with Chelsea. You've won everything else with them. But they've reached the semi-final in 2014, and for 7 years haven't got past the last 16 stage. Has the Champions League been the only slight disappointment so far of your Chelsea career, and has it not really been good enough, that run?
Well, obviously, when I joined Chelsea in 2012 after winning the Champions League, of course, my aim was to repeat that, and yeah, it's something that sticks inside, and every year when the chance comes, I want to go further, and obviously it's the biggest competition in Europe. We know that it's very tough, but as a group we have to be ready for a challenge, and personally obviously is something as well that is in me, and hopefully we can start from tomorrow having a good game, a great result, and then we will see how far we can go.
Let's finish with Alvaro Gonzalez, please.
Hola César.
Hola.
Te quería preguntar desde Inglaterra, ¿qué jugador se teme más o qué jugador es más importante?
Which player do you think is seen as the best players for Atletico in England at the moment, Oblak or Suarez? Well, I think both are very important. Both play at different ends of the pitch. Suarez obviously played at Liverpool, and I think he's probably the better known player here, but they're both very important players. We know we're up against a good team, and we'll try to do the best possible performance we can to get a good result.